Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This weekend I am headed to Chicago. So I'm so excited to go to Chicago. I haven't been there for a hot second, which is normally not like me. I go like so much usually throughout the year, but I haven't been there for a while. So I'm so excited to go back. Right now I will be Actually, I'm headed over to my boyfriend's house right now, and then he's gonna drive us because I don't feel like driving. I just feel like sleeping and listening to music and reading in the car. So I'm headed to his, although first I'm gonna get coffee. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get coffee first and then head over to his place. So I will try to film as much as I can throughout this weekend, but you might just get small clips. But yeah, so I'm excited. So we finally made it to Chicago, and now we are stuck in Chicago traffic. Here is our hotel room. It has a full-size kitchen, so it's super, super nice. But we didn't really use the kitchen anyways, but it was still nice. After we unpacked and everything, we went and got something to eat at Portillo's. Oh, I love Portillo's. They have the best hot dogs and cheese sauce ever. And then after eating, we went to Michigan Ave and we walked down Michigan Ave for a little bit and looked at some of the stores that they had. We are headed to Starbucks right now currently. And here's some more Chicago traffic for you. And then we finally arrive at Starbucks. This is the biggest Starbucks in the world, I want to say. I know it's in the United States, but I'm pretty sure it's in the world, the worker was saying. I got a free sample of coffee. I think this is the first level of Starbucks. Yeah, it's the first level. And they have a bunch of souvenirs and cups and mugs and different coffee beans that you can get. There was 5 different levels in the Starbucks. 5. It was crazy. And then here you can see they have photos of like all the coffee places and like I don't know if it's where they like get their beans from. I don't know. But it had like almost every country on there. And it was like super cool and gorgeous, this wall was. Here is another level of Starbucks. This is like the cocktail level. You can get coffee there and mix it with alcohol, so it's great. And here's just the other side of it. Guys, this Starbucks was so huge. So huge. Plenty of times. Whose fault is that? No.
I think so.
You can ignore him. We went to Starbucks today.
Yep, that we did.
The big one. The biggest one in the world. We both got, what did we get again? Dark mocha, except mine's hot and his is cold. And we also got tiramisu. I've never seen at a Starbucks before. So, I'm about to lay in bed and eat this and then pass out. The next morning, we just ate breakfast at our hotel. I got a waffle. It was so good. Apparently, this weekend was also PetCon in Chicago, which I didn't even know existed. But yeah, so there were so many dogs in our hotel, and I just loved it. It was like heaven for me. It was amazing. I need to bring my dog here to PetCon next year. But after we ate, we started walking because we had an appointment at 11 to go to the Sears Tower. And yeah, so this is just us walking. We saw the lake and it was beautiful. Once we got past like security and stuff inside the tower, they had like all these like interactive things and like just like bunch of posters and just like information about Chicago, and it was so gorgeous. All like the pictures and stuff that they had on the walls and just like the information. It was beautiful. That is where we are going to be standing on. It's called the Ledge. And it's so scary. Just kidding, it's not. It's actually so super fun. I can't remember if I did this as a kid or not, but yeah. Here is the wall that's showing all the places where you should eat at and what they recommend. Highly recommend the deep dish pizza. It's amazing. Love it. Obviously, I recommend hot dogs too. But yeah. And here's a wall of all the magical food that is in Chicago that you all should try. Here's a wall about like all the music that they have in Chicago. And it talks about it a little bit. And then it shows like where you can go actually to like hear and listen to the music of different performers and stuff. Here's some more just like basic info about Chicago nonstop. I think it's still talking about music here. Next is famous people from Chicago, like the Obamas. Woo. Next up, Michael Jordan. And then we have, who is it? Oprah. Yeah, so a lot of great people from Chicago. I've actually saw the Obama's house, like before he became president. I actually went and saw his house from like outside of the neighborhood kind of, because his old neighborhood is completely locked down, so you can't actually like get into it. But it was really cool. Here we are at the top of the tower. When we were going in the elevator, because it's like 90 floors up, it might have been more than that, but I think it was 90 floors up that we had to go in an elevator, and my ears started popping like no other. But yeah, so the tower was really fun. You only had 90 seconds. Like once you actually got into the tower part, you only had 90 seconds to get your video or to get your pictures. That's it. And then they kick you out. So we had to go super, super fast. Here is us now walking to Beyonce. Her concert was at Soldiers Field. We took an Uber there, and then we got out like halfway because you had to walk to like the rest of the venue. So yeah, this is just a group of people walking. Here's the actual stadium that is performing in. It was huge. It was giant. I cannot believe how big it actually was. It started pouring rain. Like, it just started pouring rain, like, out of nowhere. And then people were scared because if it started lightning, then she wouldn't be able to perform. She wouldn't be, like, allowed to. So we were all just praying that it would not start lightning. But she came out like an hour later, so that was super fun. The anticipation was gut-wrenching. I just wanted to see her and wanted to see if she was an actual real person. And, guys, she's an actual real person. I made friends with a bunch of the people that were around us. It was great. Love them. Can't remember any of your guys' names, but it was good. It was a good time. And there she is, Queen Bee. This trip was all for her. But yeah, that was basically the end of the trip, and it was amazing.